Oh, we got a jungle bird this morning. And Bravo's checking to see if he sees the stray cat. And I've been feeding him outside, and I think he's gone back to being stray, so I don't know if he was in a house for a while. I have a hawk that's all excited. I don't know if he was living in a house for a while. We didn't see much of him. But anyway. And then he got picky about the food that I was putting out, and I'm not going to do that. And anyway, I came out yesterday and decided to bring him food again because I hadn't in a few days. And he was out and waiting, and he came over and sniffed my hand. And I haven't really encouraged him to be too friendly just because I worry about his safety. Come on, let's go. Living outside. But anyway, he did sniff my hand, and we may get around to the petting thing. And he followed me a little bit, just a few feet. But it's cool this morning, feels fabulous. And but it is supposed to get quite warm. I think the high was 79, and my south-facing windows are, we had to, maybe didn't have to, but we used the air conditioner some yesterday because whenever it gets to be fall, autumn, we get more heat than we really need. It's excellent. Whenever it's cold, but whenever it's 70, 79 degrees, it just gets very hot. Come on now, let's go. Come on now. And yesterday morning we were kind of late because Bravo, he is sniffing everything. Okay, you're getting a little bit in a hurry. But anyway, our poop record about where Bravo poos, making sure we are considerate. We prefer not to use plastic bags that will be around longer probably than the human race. And let it go to the same place that all the deer and raccoon and stray, squirrel. Stay still. Where all the other poo goes. Bravo, now stop. Okay, over here. And it's also our little record we do whenever we take our walks, because maybe a 25-mile-an-hour street, but few people do 25. And we can hope that there will be some record if we get taken out. Good spot, Bravo. Good location. And I've been trying to spend more time on being a spirit with a, human experience, instead of being so in the middle of thinking this is all there is, and not, I mean, I don't believe that. I've never believed that, but anyway, that the physical is all there is. I've never believed that, and never felt that. And what'd you find? It's a piece of wood. Oh, silly dog. Okay. But anyway, and so, and that is how I was spending a tremendous amount of time on my spiritual life during my late 20s, early 30s. Well, probably through my 30s. And during that time, I had a lot of experiences. Synchronicities. Oh boy, he doesn't see that. Maybe the little guy will stay still. He didn't. Bravo, no, no. There goes another one. Squirrels. Bravo. I know, he went up there. Okay, come on, let's go. No hunt. Hey, no hunt. Let's go. Come on. Bravo, no hunt. Let's go. Come on, let's go. He's like, yeah, you need to. Easy now.
No, you didn't see me, huh? You didn't see me yesterday. You didn't see me yesterday. That's what happened, huh? That's what happened. Oh, you such a good boy.
Oh,
yes,
getting the.
Yes, you are, huh? Yeah, you talking to me.
Yeah, you telling about the squirrels, huh? You saw the squirrels? I know.
Did you get him, buddy?
Okay, over here, Bravo.
Get them all wrapped up. That made his day.
He sent them on the run. Nope, leave the tires alone. Leave it alone.
My dog pee on my tires all the time.
Well, I don't let him unless somebody says. Well, and a friend of mine always encourages it because she said her dog has fun going out and trying to cover it up whenever Bravo pees on her tires.
First thing they do, I let them out the fence. They go to my truck to pee on my tires.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. What an exciting morning, huh? You saw your friend, you saw squirrels. But anyway, so now that I've been paying more attention to that part of my existence, over the last couple of months, those things have been happening again. And I guess until it started happening again, because it's kind of always been a part of my life, but how do I say it? Blatant things. You know, little things have always gone on, but I'm an auditory person that I've heard things forever. And, but anyway, over the last couple of months, one of them has been, I have been touched. Not saying I am touched. Not saying I'm not. But anyway, I've been touched just a handful of times in my life, and I've expressed, well, I told one time, hey, no touching my ass, you know, because that's what it was. It was a palm, a hand on my butt. And it wasn't aggressive or anything, but it was on my butt. It's like, no, not okay. And then it didn't happen again. Then I felt it on my shoulder one time. So anyway, after that. So I guess it was about 3 weeks ago. I had I'd say like the forearm, a whole forearm felt like across the middle of my back. It was just very gentle, almost comforting. And I even said out loud, didn't know I needed that. And, but thank you. And then it happened again just maybe 3 days ago, whenever I was standing up. And no, it wasn't 3 days ago. That's when my back hurt. So that might have been it. That might have been a kindness because I was straining my back the way my bedding was arranged. No. Not a good timing. Yeah. Good morning. Oh boy. Good. Look at that. You too. Oh my goodness. And then I'm always telling you, there's never food outside for you. But anyway, any of his friends that give him milk bones, he just flips over. I don't buy them for him, but I don't mind him getting them. It's a very occasional thing. So anyway, and then I had it happen again. Boy, we got the eye boogers going this morning. I think we do have a high pollen count warning today. But anyway, I think that was it, wasn't it? Is that a piece? Yeah, you found it. Oh, you got another half back there. You may lay down and eat it. You poor starving baby. Well, anyway, so a couple of things have been moved. Okay, not a couple. Okay, it's probably getting onward of over half a dozen things. It was like, dang, I know I left this here. And one of the funny things, ooh, look at the poo and the droppings in the log. Somebody's been working that. Okay, come on. Let's go. I think you got it all, Bravo. I think that was all. Okay, let's go. Come on, it's all gone. Yeah, you got it. Well, wasn't that nice, huh? Hold on. Over here. And, easy. Anyway, so that's happened. It's like, well, it's possible. There are 20 things laying there, and even though I was looking for it, I thought pretty hard, and then it's there the next day or so. It's like, okay, maybe I did overlook it. And I live alone, so I usually talk out loud. Well, I drove my second husband insane because I talk to myself all the time, and he was like, what'd you say? I was like, hey, nothing. I was talking to myself. But anyway, and seriously, we had so many arguments over the years because I eventually refused to repeat myself. No, I don't, perform on command. No. Well, no why. Well, it doesn't matter why. I was talking to myself. I'm allowed to do that. And no, I'm not going to repeat myself. But anyway, they were so ridiculous. But anyway, I've talked for years that one of the great things about living alone is I put things down, and whenever I go back, they're there. And so over the last couple of months, it's been funny. But what I have said out loud is like, okay, well, it's not outside the realm of possibility that I did, not see it. A couple of things I found in unusual places just because it's like, I have a place for that, and now it's not in the place I have for that. So, but who knows? Maybe I was in a hurry. Maybe I was talking to somebody and whatever. So, and I always am talking to myself whenever I'm doing things like this, particularly whenever I'm searching for things. And then, so I've been discounting things left and right. It's like, yeah, possible, but it's also possible it was me. All right. And then yesterday, I opened my fridge, and on the top shelf, on top of my cooling pad that I have, for whenever the temperature is really high, I'll put it behind my back, behind my head whenever I lay down or something at night. But anyway, I keep it in the top shelf of my fridge. It takes up a huge amount of space, don't care. So I have this cooling pad, and right on top of the cooling pad is a partial pack with my alligator clip. Hold on. I thought I heard a car coming. Okay, I guess not. Oh, you're not going to get on the bridge anyway. Okay, come on.
Bye, buddy.
Come on. Okay, you got to say hi. You said hi. Okay, now we got to go. Come on, we got to go. I know, you said hi. Good boy. Yeah, that bird is so upset. And nope. No, now get over here. There you go. Remember where you are. With this of club crackers on top of my cooling pad in the fridge. I laughed out loud. And my exact words were, okay, you got me. And I did. I just laughed and laughed because it was hilarious. It's like, okay, so you're going to deny this? Because a couple of things. One, I don't keep my crackers in the fridge. Ever. Never have. The other is this thing of club crackers. I have not had a club cracker in months. I mean, I probably need to throw this sleeve, and if there's any more in the box, probably the rest of the box, just because it probably tastes like plastic. So that was just hilarious. It was, okay, you got me. It wasn't me. There was no, I did it and forgot explanation for this one. So yeah, that was a funny one. So evidently, me spending more time in that sphere of, and I agree with Eckhart Tolle in not calling it mindfulness, because mindfulness is being in the mind, and it's the space, just being within the isness of existence. And the more time that I'm spending there, the more not materially Newtonian physics explicable. I guess can't explain it with material thinking. But yeah, that was hilarious. Okay, come on, come on. And then last night, Son and I had our weekly, although this time it was 2 weeks in between our long visit. He calls, we usually get on the phone and talk for a couple, 3 hours. And anyway, and I told him about what had happened how the visit at the repair shop had gone where I got my tires yesterday. And I got it from my grandmother. My grandmother, I lived quite a few years off and on with my grandmother during my childhood. And she was very gregarious, okay? Definitely be described as someone who never knew a stranger kind of thing. And I would probably, anyway, evidently that meant enough to me that I adapted the same thing. Good spot, buddy. That's a good spot. And that's, I don't look for needing to talk to someone. I mean, I often will stand in line or be in a waiting room or whatever, and I don't have a need to do it. But sometimes just want to. So anyway, yesterday, or not sometimes, most of the time would probably be more accurate. Most of the time, just want to meet new people and chit chat. And so anyway, so we're talking about it because my son is the same way. He, which I'm very grateful for, because his father is not, and that's one thing that I think is good for my son. I think it's good for humanity. I think it's good for the world. But anyway, one person came in. I was the first customer there anyway. I was the first customer there, and so I visited this young man, and we were talking about his job and where he works. And then an older gentleman came in the park. Oh, wow, you got a potty again? Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have had that mountain bone. Oh, that's right. You had a treat ball yesterday. So anyway, this older gentleman comes in, and my son and I talked about the fact that whenever somebody new comes in that kind of situation, I always draw them into whatever conversation is going on also. And to do otherwise, my son said it right out because I mentioned it to him. And he said, well, yeah, because it's just rude not to. And I'm like, exactly. Come here. Come here. Hold on. Let's wipe your bottom. We need to wipe your bottom. There we go. Got it. Yeah, that was from you. Heel. And so, and I was the first one finished also. But anyway, and then a young woman and her grandmother came in, and another young woman came in. And so we're all in there, and eventually, and I'm pulling everybody into the conversation and getting them. Then they started talking to each other, and I took just a moment to soak it in, because thinking about all the times so far in my life, and maybe that was the last, who knows, where those situations have arisen, and just like yesterday, how beautiful it was. And otherwise, these folks probably would not have said good morning, or anything to one another, just sat in silence and remained strangers. And instead we were showing pictures of our fur babies. So anyway, try to be that person. It's not hard work, and it can really be fun. Make a new friend. Okay, sweetie, you have a smile for me? I know you have eye boogers we gotta take care of. Nope, no smile? Of course not.